Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, English with Kiril. Here we focus on American English and discuss its various nuances, peculiarities, and much more. I'm not a native speaker, but I'm working hard to improve my American pronunciation. If you love the American accent and want to sound more like a native, hope this video helps. The letter T can be quite confusing in English, and today we'll explore the different ways to pronounce the letter T, as it can be quite tricky for non-native speakers. The pronunciation of the letter T can vary significantly in different contexts. It can be articulated as a flat T, a glottal stop, or even as a D sound. The diversity in pronunciation makes it an interesting topic for exploration. Number 1. The true T. To start, raise your tongue to the roof of your mouth so it touches the inside of your teeth. So it will be like this. Then, add some air while doing it. Aspirate it, so it will be like this. How do you know when to pronounce the word with a true T? The true T sound is usually used when the word starts with the letter T. For example, top, 10, take.
Just in time. We are down to our top 10.
Today, I take the test.
Top 10, top 20%, whatever it is.
The true T sound is also used when the stressed syllable of a word starts with the letter T. For example, pretend. The stressed syllable starts with T. Tend. Some more examples. Until. Hotel. Stop.
So can we all just please stop pretending like we have it figured out?
But until that time,
we're living in a hotel until our new house is finished being built.
The true T sound can also be used when there is a double T, like in the words attire, tattoo, attack.
What, this not appropriate attire for your personal chauffeur?
He was a tattoo artist and he rode a motorcycle.
It's one thing being prepared for an attack against each other.
But there are many double T words that will sound like a fast D. The true T sound is also pronounced when the letter T comes after the consonant, except for the letter N. For example, actor, doctor, empty.
well, I'm an actor, right?
You're the doctor who was here last night?
In my empty room.
However, there are some exceptions. For example, the consonant blend TR will sound like a combination of CH sound with the letter R. In this way, the word TRY will not sound like try, but try. Here are a few examples.
I used to take travel magazines.
I didn't actually get to try out.
Thought I would try again tomorrow.
Number 2. Stop T or held T. Here, the position of your tongue is exactly the same. The tongue to the roof of your mouth touching the inside of your top front teeth, like this. But instead of releasing the air, instead of aspirating it, we're going to stop. That's why it's called stop T. We're not going to aspirate it. Don't get confused. If you're not hearing it, it doesn't mean we're not fully expressing it. The held T is mostly pronounced when the T is at the end of the word. For example, bought. I'm not saying bought, and I'm not definitely saying baw, so look at the position of my tongue. Bought. Bought.
I gave it a lot of thought, and I fixed him up with my friend Mary Ellen.
She just moved here, and her dad just bought, what was it?
Come on, they were not that huge.
Some other examples. That. Cat. Pot. Number 3. Glottal stop. The perfect way to understand the glottal stop is to say uh-oh, because the sound is coming out of our throat, not from our teeth. The stop between the and o is the key. So, when do we use it? The glottal stop is used before a weak syllable that ends in the N sound. The syllable is weak when it has the short vowel schwa. For example, the word eaten. I'm not saying eaten, and I'm not saying Ian, it's eaten. Some other examples. Curtain, kitten, written.
Sucks when the pie gets eaten right in front of you.
Curtain
Goes up and she's on stage in a starring role.
All we gotta do is push this black button right here.
I don't know if I tighten those ropes enough.
We got a jumper. Some crazy guy on the Manhattan Bridge.
Kitten, Dad.
The glottal stop is used when the syllable ends in T and is followed by a consonant sound. For example, witness. I'm not saying witness or witness, it's witness. Some more examples. Football. What?
And how many more yards is it to go?
Really? We're gonna talk about football all night?
Right underneath the football field.
It is over 5 stories tall with a wingspan longer than a football field.
Then he hurled her over the bridge to kill the only witness to his crime.
You're our only witness.
What? Mountain bluebird.
I'm removing my digital footprint from the internet.
I thought we'd go to that booty burn ballet class at the fitness center.
Number 4. Silent T or drop T. Some people might say that stop T or glottal stop T are silent, but they are not. However, there are times when we do not pronounce T at all. When T is followed by an N, it is usually dropped. We do not pronounce it. For example, center, not center. Interview, not interview. And internet, not internet.
I'm in a bit of a crunch here, so let's cut right to the ooey gooey center.
Here we go at center ice.
Maybe that's because I was on the internet all night trying to find houses for you.
The truth is, I'm a little disappointed that you don't trust me.
I just have one last interview today.
The T isn't pronounced when it's in between two consonants, except for R. For example, Christmas, not Christmas. Exactly, not exactly. And just saying, not just saying.
I'm very sorry, but it is Christmas Eve.
What about exactly?
What Rachel means is that's exactly what we're going to do.
I'm just saying.
Oh, just saying.
There are certain combinations in which the letter T is definitely silent. For example, S-T-E-N, like in the words listen and fasten.
Listen, wolf.
Okay, fasten your seatbelt.
S-T-L-E, like in the words hustle and whistle.
Just trying to keep up with the hustle and bustle.
I need a whistle.
And F-T-E-N, like in often and soften.
It's just, you're here so often, I got jealous.
The hair. Soften and shorten.
There are cases when the letter T is silent in certain words, possibly because these words were borrowed from another language. For example, ballet, gourmet, duvet, and buffet.
When I was a boy, there was a kid who wanted to be a ballet dancer.
I want to start a sustainable gourmet shop. Okay.
Oh, let's go shopping for a new duvet cover.
Jason! I'm going to the buffet table!
Number 5. Flap T, fast D, or quick D. This is when T sounds like a very quick D. The flap T is used when the letter T is in between two vowel sounds or a diphthong, or after an R and before a vowel sound or a diphthong. For example, the word city. Here you don't need to say city or CD. Here you need to use a very quick D sound, so it will be city. Some more examples. Party, pretty.
I am running for city council.
Someone from the city council tipped the media.
Because that's where the party is, you goon!
Okay, this place does look pretty good.
This is a pretty good approximation of...
It gets bashful around beautiful women.
The water was so great.
No, I'm afraid of water.
So, if that flap T is between the vowel sounds or a diphthong in a sentence, like I caught a fish, so you make it sound like I caught a fish. I caught a fish.
Did I caught a fish? You did.
Oh, you caught. We caught a fish!
Some more examples. I got to go. I gotta go. Great idea. Great idea. Wait a second. Wait a second.
In fact, I gotta go take my son to school.
Hey, I got my son with me. I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Hey, I gotta go now.
You can't catch a computer virus.
Groveling might be a better idea.
God, do you have a better idea?
Oh, you got a better idea?
Actually, that's a great idea.
Wait a second.
Pay attention to the words that have the letter D and those that have the letter T. Both words sound the same. For example, metal and metal sound the same, but actually two different words. Liter and liter, matter and matter.
This is an Olympic gold medal.
And what does a new gold medal mean for you?
My fiance wants the heavy metal band Carcass.
Oh, I was thinking about that metal detector idea that you had.
Because we need a reliable and healthy leader.
A what? A liter of cola?
And the more I looked, the madder I got. And I'm getting madder and madder.
No matter where you go.
I was born to speak all mirth and no matter.
In the end, it doesn't really matter how do you pronounce the word, because there are so many people that would say this or that word in this or that way. As long as everyone understands what you're saying, you will be just fine. But for me personally, the pronunciation is important, and that is my own choice to sound like a native speaker. And if you want to as well, then let's improve ourselves together. Please don't forget to hit those like and follow buttons. I would really appreciate that. But for now, let's call it a day. See ya!